Hello everyone, and welcome back to Café Stella, Kanna's route, where things are really not great. We're trying to figure out where in the world is Akazuki Kanna. But it's not like trying to find Carmen Sandiego. Not nearly as fun. Kind of depressing, really.
Yeah. She probably also didn't steal the Eiffel Tower.
Still trying to figure out how that worked. I lay on my bed, quietly staring up at the ceiling. I got very little sleep last night. The pain in my heart had kept me awake.
9:30.
After checking the time, I toss away my phone. Or rather, I'm about to, but my hand stops. Instead, I launch the Lime app again. The most recent message displayed on the screen is one I'd sent yesterday. It still hasn't been marked read.
I guess it wasn't a dream.
The cruelness of reality is thrust before me once again. I feel my chest tightening with emotion. I don't want to forget Kanna, but it hurts a little too much to think about her right now. Suddenly, I feel my stomach growl. Whatever my state of mind at the moment, I still need to eat.
I guess I didn't eat anything last night either.
Maybe I should take a walk. That might help a little. My feet feel heavy, but I make my way to the station regardless. There are less people outside than I thought. Probably because it's New Year's Eve.
あ、先輩、おはようございます。
Yujidani-san? Hey. Just finished doing some shopping, I take it?
そうなんですよ。お使いを頼まれちゃって。先輩も買い物ですか？
Not quite. I was just wandering around looking for somewhere to eat.
大晦日ですもんね。今日くらいは手を抜いてゆっくりしたいですよね。
Yeah. Too bad most restaurants are closed, though. But those bags look pretty heavy. Do you need a hand?
いいですってば、そこまでしなくても。私のことよりも、先輩は実家に帰るとかしないんですか？
The only family I've really got is my dad, and he's overseas.
I usually spend holidays with the Sumizomis, but New Year's is a different story. Since they run the local shrine, they're extremely busy from New Year's Eve all the way until January 3rd. I'm sure Nozomi's been roped into helping out as well. Besides, with the way I'm feeling right now, I can't bring myself to intrude upon their happy family.
そういえば、カンナさん。お家の事情で実家に戻ったそうですね。なんか、いつ戻ってくるのかはっきりしないって。
Where'd you hear that?
Mikadoさんから聞きましたけど。
Ah, okay.
Oh.
何ですか？もしかしてそんな深刻な問題が起きてるんですか？
No, nothing like that, but whatever it was pretty sudden.
そうですね。早く戻ってきてほしいです。
Yeah. Me too.
私、コーヒーの入れ方を教えてもらってる途中なんですよ。
Coffee?
少し前くらいからカンナさんの入れるコーヒーが美味しいって評判になりつつあって。
Oh, now that you mention it.
私も事前に練習した通りには入れられるんですけど、何かが違うらしいんですよね。とはいえ私、苦いの飲めないから、カンナさんにいろいろとアドバイスしてもらって練習中なんです。
The coffee Kanna had made for me certainly was delicious. Not to mention...
Yep. I knew it.
Kanna's special blend. The time that happened. The time she'd gotten coffee beans stuck in her cleavage, making it look like her nipples were erect. Then, to prove that they weren't her nipples, she'd torn the top off of her uniform wide open.
見ててください。年が明けたら私のコーヒーで先輩もうならせてみせますから。
But is it going to be shirt opening good?
I can't wait.
それじゃあ先輩、来年もよろしくお願いします。
You too.
Just running into everybody.
Shiki-san? Out shopping?
うん、そうだけど平気って聞くのも失礼か。
I guess that means you already know what happened to Kanna.
カッカから聞いた。生まれ変わることになったんだって。
Yeah.
高峰くん、何を考えてたの？
I was just thinking about what kind of coffee beans to buy.
That isn't a lie. After my chat with Hyuchidani-san, I was struck by the inexplicable urge to buy some coffee beans.
I thought about just taking some home from the cafe, but I don't want Mikado to accuse me of stealing or anything.
コーヒーか。未だに良さがわからないわ。やっぱりどう考えても人間にコーヒーの苦味なんて必要ない味なのよ。
We've seen the monstrosity you call coffee. Nobody needs that either.
You don't like bell peppers either, do you?
うるさいな。
Out of curiosity, what kind of coffee beans do you think I should buy, Shiki-san?
それを私に聞く？砂糖とミルクで風味を消さなきゃ飲めない私に。
That's just the way the conversation was going.
高峰くんが今までに美味しいと思った豆は？
Kind of special blend.
Blue Mountain, I guess?
ああ、あの高いやつ。
There's really nothing like it.
Aside from how expensive it was, there was also the fact that Kanna had been the one who introduced it to me.
You know what? It might be expensive, but it doesn't hurt to indulge every once in a while.
I mean, we do have absentee dad cash.
私もたまにはちょっとお高い紅茶の茶葉買ってみようかな。
あら、夏目ちゃん。
大家さん、こんにちは。
Still kind of bothers me that we just call her landlady.
こんにちは。あらあら、デート？そちらの男の人は彼氏？
Not this time.
Wrong timeline.
あ、全然違います。
Ow.
Ow.
そうなの？ああ、でもあなたは確か。
Hello. I work at Café Stella too. Shiki-san and I are coworkers.
Hello.
そうそう、キッチンで料理を作っている子ね。
I don't know why the way you said that just made me laugh.
It's okay. I've got it. I've got the face for kitchen. Thank you for your continued patronage.
こちらこそいつも美味しい料理をありがとう。
My pleasure.
Suzune-san is the one who deserves the most of the praise, not me.
私、お店に通うのが楽しいの。お客さんもいっぱいでにぎわってるのを見てると昔を思い出すの。
For some reason, I'm imagining it only being like 20 years ago.
I mean,
The good old days. You know, back when Halo came out, we had to use Xbox Connect. You had to connect through your computer.
okay, Grandma, let's go take your pills.
と言ってもお客さんが列を作るなんて初めて見たんだけどね。見る目がなくてごめんなさい。
違いますよ。簡単には貸してもらえなかったからみんなで頑張ろうって思ったんです。あっさり貸してもらっていたら今みたいにお客さんには来てもらえなかったと思います。
そう言ってくれると。でも本当に美味しいわよ。紅茶だけじゃなく最近はコーヒーの味もさらに良くなった気がする。
Ooh, about that.
Well,
来年も
about
通
to
わ
go
せて
down.
もらいますからね。期待しています。
Hyuchidani! Might want to get in some more practice.
はい、お待ちしております。
それじゃあ私はこれで。デートの邪魔をしちゃってごめんなさいね。
Not a date.
だから違いますよ。
良いお年を。
良いお年を。
You too. The landlady might be rather let down next year when she realizes Kanna isn't here anymore.
She's just that irreplaceable of a person. Not only to me, but to everyone else at the cafe too.
そうならないように私も頑張らないと。
You're right. If the cafe were to go out of business the minute she left, I'd never be able to face her again. Besides, I've got to keep my promise to her.
約束？
I promised her I'd keep on smiling.
Not off to a great start, but you know, it's still fresh.
そう。
It's a pretty hard promise to keep, but we can't just let these butterflies roam free, can we? Anyway, you don't have to worry about me, Shiki-san.
わかった。何か協力が必要な時はいつでも連絡して。
Thanks. I will.
After buying my coffee beans, I stopped by the shrine before heading home. Since there's going to be a ritual dance ceremony later this evening, there are quite a number of shrine goers here even before midnight. Despite the crowd, I look around and quickly find who I'm looking for.
Yoshino. Aw. Hey, Nozomi.
あ、昴生君。
Oh, didn't expect to see you here, too, Suzune-san.
あーす。
What are you doing here?
Praying for platform shoes, or I don't know. I had something and then it went away.
It would be funny to see her in, like, the, what do you call it? Like the disco platform shoes?
Oh, those ridiculously tall ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
She gets in those and is like, aha, now face giant Suzune, for I am now 5'4".
実家に戻る前に神様にご挨拶。そしたらのぞみさんを見かけたから声をかけたんだよ。昴生君はどうしたの？
It'd be a pain in the ass to visit the shrine later on if I, well, want to spend my New Year's chilling, so I thought I'd drop by now since I was already out. Is it weird visiting in the middle of the day on New Year's Eve?
そんなことないよ。大晦日には一年の感謝を。年が明けたら一年の祈願を。それでいいんだよ。
I see.
あ、お賽銭を忘れずにどうぞ。
Trying to guilt me into making a donation, huh? That's not very shrine maiden-like.
所詮バイトミコですので。よかったら鈴音さんも着てみますか？
It would swallow her whole.
パース。その手には乗らないよ。正月は働かないって決めてるんだから。
I'm not getting out of bed. I'm going to have my idiot brother bring me beer.
あっちゃー、バレましたか。やっぱ正月はこたつでゴロゴロ。これ最強。
I'd have to agree.
あんまりゴロゴロしすぎるのはどうかと思うよ、昴生君。
Come on, it's New Year's. Besides, I've been getting up so early for work lately, it's not like I'm leading an unhealthy lifestyle.
そっちもだけど、せっかく恋人ができたのに。
Ouch.
Kanna is...
あ、でもそっか。家の事情で戻っちゃってるんだっけ。ああ、そういえば。じゃあ、正月は一人なんだ。
Thanks. That really helpful.
Only the next few. Yeah, probably.
せっかくの正月なのに残念だね。
Well, it is what it is. It would have been too selfish to ask her to stay.
早く戻ってきてくれるといいね。それで新年会とかしようよ。
A New Year's party?
みんなで焼肉を食べた時みたいに。すっごく楽しかったから。
Yeah, it really was. It sure would be nice to do that again. If everyone had the time. But Even I don't know when Kanna will be back, so...
なら先の話だけど、お花見とかいいかもね。お花見いいですね。
We can just have a New Year's party with those who can make it, though.
こういうのはみんな一緒であることに意味があるの。そうそう、そういうものだよ。
It makes me happy to hear how naturally they include Kanna as part of everyone. I can't say anything in return.
さてと、それじゃあ私はそろそろ行くよ。良いお年を。はい、良いお年を。
Happy New Year. I don't want to keep you for too long either. I'll just say my prayers then go home.
ちゃんとご飯食べないとダメだよ。作るの面倒とか思ってるならおせちを持って行ってあげようか。
No, that's okay. You don't need to do that. You're gonna have your hands full helping out at the shrine for the next few days, aren't you? If I really have nothing to eat, I'll give you a call and come over instead.
そう？わかった。
You sure have it tough, though. Normally, you have to work part-time at the cafe, and now you have to help out at the shrine for New Year's.
こればっかりはね。神主の娘に生まれた宿命として諦めるよ。何が何でもやりたくないってわけでもないしね。あとカフェの方は楽しいから、別に苦だと思ったことはないかな。
You're always a huge help to everyone, Nozomi, in a lot of ways. Thanks for everything you do.
普通に素直だね。何か拾い食いでもした？
How did you know?
Well, it is New Year's Eve.
That is typically when I eat garbage off the ground.
You're pretty much like a guardian deity to me, so I'm expressing my gratitude to you for the past year. Thank you.
私は一年中感謝の言葉を受け付けてることをお忘れなく。
Nope, only once. Come on, I'm trying to be sincere here.
態度が素直じゃないんだよ、昴生君は。
I'll try again next year.
Alright, hold on. Wait. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you?
Thank you!
Thank
気を使って
you!
くれるのはありがたいけど、変な遠慮はしないでいいからね。お父さんもお母さんも喜ぶだろうから。
Yeah, you're right. I'll stop by and say hello to them before I leave.
When I arrive back at my apartment, I crumple on top of my bed. The cold futon seems to rob me of my body heat. Even my pillow feels strangely hard. Even though I'm in my own room, I'm struck by a horrible sense of desolation.
This is all Kanna's fault, too.
This chill in the room stings all the worse compared to her lap pillow. The warmth of her skin, the softness of her thighs. It feels as if there's a gaping hole in my chest. Not knowing what to do about this emptiness, I simply continue staring up at my ceiling. In the end, no matter where I went, I couldn't help but think about Kanna. About how irreplaceable she is. The size of the hole in my chest is proof of how much Akazuki Kanna means to me.
I still haven't eaten anything.
Although I tried going out, I ended up coming right back home. My stomach had stayed empty all morning, yet without any desire to eat, I hadn't even bought any food.
But Nozomi's right, I need to eat. She'd be furious with me if I ended up collapsing from the hunger or something.
Getting up from my cold bed, I walked towards my fridge. The only thing I bought today was the coffee beans. Surely I have some other ingredients, though.
Let's see. Well, not much. Wait, there's some chicken left, also. A couple of veggies, some onions, and eggs.
What can I make with these few ingredients? There's only one dish that comes to mind.
Let's eat.
I scoop up a spoonful of omelet rice. This isn't the recipe we use at the cafe. It's the recipe that Kanna had taught me first, at the very beginning. Thanks to all the practice I had, I was able to recreate the taste of her cooking fairly accurately. The flavor imbues me with a feeling of nostalgia.
This is good.
Satisfied with the taste, I cleaned the plate of omelet rice I'd made. I'm not completely full just yet, but I have nothing else in the fridge. I decide to brew a cup of coffee instead. I heat up some water and get my coffee dripper ready. Once the water is boiling, I pour it over the ground Blue Mountain beans I bought and begin to extract the coffee. As the smell of coffee starts to permeate the room, I remove the dripper and pick up my cup. Then I take a sip.
It's just not the same.
The Blue Mountain coffee Kanna had made for me last time was nothing like this. The taste currently spreading through my mouth is indescribably bitter. There's no flavor or anything to it at all. Sure, the tools I used were different. I only have a normal kettle to boil my water. But it isn't just the tools. Kanna was simply better at brewing coffee than I am.
This isn't as easy as it looks. We've got a lot to learn. I wonder if we'll still be able to satisfy our customers come the new year.
Again, my emotions threaten to overwhelm me. Fighting the lump in my throat, I bury my face in my bed and close my eyes. Maybe it's my lack of sleep catching up to me. I feel my consciousness slowly fading to black. Without the will nor the energy to resist, I surrender myself to the darkness. Those are the saddest thoughts we've had.
I was actually wondering about that.
The butterfly?
But I was wondering, it's like he's getting really depressed over this, so I was wondering, like, will he start attracting butterflies again?
That's a good point. Yeah, you're right. A glowing butterfly. Soaring through the air, just like the ones I'd seen on the Ferris wheel yesterday. Is this because of what I saw when parting ways with Kanna? Or perhaps something else?
ごめんなさい、お母さん。
This is a dream I've had before.
許して。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
A young child endlessly apologizing, her voice weak and feeble. She's thin, much too thin, even considering her age. It's obvious that the weakness in her voice is also due to her malnutrition.
謝るから。許して。私のこと嫌わないで。お母さん。
By the time her cries fall silent, a small, dimly glowing butterfly emerges from her emaciated body. Then it happens. Without warning, two new figures appear in the room.
これが魂ですか？
そうだ。案内するのが我々の仕事だ。
So I
で
guess it
も
was
せ
wrong.
めて母親の声を聞かせることはできないんですか？
Oh, were you thinking that was Kanna?
No, I was thinking, back when these things first, actually in that point, yes, but when the flashbacks first started to times we didn't know, I thought maybe we were remembering our own past that we shouldn't be remembering.
Oh,
But no, I guess we absorbed Kanna's memories somehow.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. When it was the head bonking and the soul check kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only memory I figured was ours was the one that was very clearly ours, of his mom in the hospital.
Yeah, I knew that was us.
我が輩たちにはどうしようもない。 初めての仕事で戸惑う気持ちはわかる。だが迷わぬように導くことしかできん。
みんなこんな風に。
そればっかりではない。人生を謳歌して笑顔で案内される魂もある。嘘ではない。
そうですか。
As Kanna stretches out her hand, the butterfly shirks away as if it were afraid.
大丈夫ですよ。怖いところに行くわけじゃありませんから。あなたは幸せのために旅立つんです。あなたを愛してくれる人に会いに行くんです。だから怖がらなくていいんですよ。
As if it understood her words, the butterfly comes to settle in the palm of Kanna's hand.
では行くか。
The next scene that appears before me is a familiar one as well. As I'd thought, these are the same dreams I had before.
急いでいるんだ。話なら母さんとしてくれ。
ご飯は冷蔵庫の中にあるから温めて食べなさい。じゃあね。
The boy is left alone in the cold, unwelcoming house.
ご飯一緒に食べたい。
But there's no one to listen to his mundane wish.
なんでだろう。お腹痛い。
The boy crouches down low on the spot and stops moving. His face grows steadily paler as he begins to sweat profusely. However, there are no adults around to even take notice of him.
痛いよ。お父さん。お母さん。
The boy's moans become weaker and weaker. Eventually, he makes not another sound. Then, as I'd expected, another butterfly emerges from his body. Kanna, who had appeared soundlessly in the meantime, reaches out and catches it.
帝さん、この子の魂は。
お前が初めて仕事をした時の子のようだな。
私はこの子に嘘をついてしまったんでしょうか。
Ooh, yikes. So it just got reincarnated into another really crappy situation.
嘘というわけではなかったのだがな。思った通りにはいかなかったらしいな。
せめて次こそはどうか幸せに。
For a third time, my dreams repeat. I'm in a filthy room that has never been cleaned. A single child sits alone in the room.
ママ、どこに行ったの？ママのご飯食べたいの。
There's no one around to listen to her feeble murmuring. But this time, something different happens.
こんにちは。お腹空いたんですか？何か食べたいものはありますか？お姉ちゃん、誰？私は、あなたのご飯を作りに来たものです。ママの友達。まあ、そんなところです。さあ、何を食べたいですか？何でも言ってください。じゃあ、オムライス。ママのオムライス美味しいから。
I
わか
like
りま
this
し
kid
た。
already.
でもこの部屋のはそのまま使えそうにないですね。すぐに準備しますから少し待っていてください。
That would explain where she learned how to make omelet rice. Kanna then walks to the kitchen. She must have been unable to sit idly by. Thus she took it upon herself to feed the hungry child.
本当に食べていいの？はい、もちろん。さあ、どうぞ。いただきます。あれ、ダメですか？美味しくない。ちょっとすみません。これは確かに美味しくない。
Waiting time to practice for the next 300 years.
Mm-hmm.
ごめんなさい。ちゃんとレシピ通りに作ったはずなのに、手際の問題？それとももっと根本的な理由があるのか。
Execution might not have been the best choice of word.
とにかく作り直しますから。いい。食べる。でもまずいんですよね。美味しくない。素直が胸に刺さります。
Kids.
でもせっかく作ってもらったものだから。無垢な優しさが今は余計に辛い。頑張ります。頑張って次は美味しく作りますから。また作ってくれるの？はい。
But this too didn't last. In the end, the child's situation remained unchanged, and the butterfly that emerged from her body once again ended up in Kanna's hands.
どうしてこんなことばっかり。このままだとこの子の魂はこぼれ落ちてしまう可能性もあるんじゃないですか？
おそらくだが、それはないだろう。
なぜですか？
この子の魂は衰弱をしていないからだ。むしろ以前よりも大きくなっている。幸せを求める力が大きいのだ。逆に言うと、それだけこの子は満たされなかったということになるのだが、こんなことめったにあることではない。少なくとも我が輩は初めてだな。
It really makes me wonder how long Mikado's been at this.
Yeah, how many Grim Reapers has he gone through?
No idea. I mean, apparently this is a regular occurrence, so I'd imagine that some of them reincarnate very quickly and some of them take, I don't know, hundreds of years maybe? Also, I guess he's also immortal, or he is actually immortal in that case.
Mm-hmm.
どうか次こそは幸せをつかんでほしいです。
そのためにもまずは案内をすることだ。
はい、そうですね。どうか次こそ。
Next comes the most familiar dream of all.
それに後世のことも好き。
That tickles, Mom.
This is... Wait a minute. These children I'd been dreaming about up until now, they weren't visions of other souls who'd given up on living. Are these memories of my past lives? Maybe you were right. Huh.
Maybe.
Does that mean that Kanna had already known about me long before the day I'd performed that miracle?
まさか奇跡を起こしてしまうようになるとはな。こうなった以上は仕方あるまい。時間を戻せる人間など放置はできん。魂を狩らねばならん。
でもその場合、あの子はどうなるんですか？
おそらくはもう転生の機会は失われるだろう。
じゃあ、あの子の魂は満たされないままじゃないですか。それはそんなの寂しすぎますよ。幸せを望んでいるからこそこんなにも頑張ってるのに、最初の私の言葉を信じてこんなにも頑張ってくれたかもしれないのに。
このまま奇跡を放置するわけにはいかん。それは理解できるだろう。
でも何か方法はないんでしょうか？頑張った結果がこれじゃ報われなさすぎます。納得なんてできません。こんなことじゃ私だって希望を持てませんよ。
お前の言いたいことはわかる。だが
ちゃんと幸せを得られればいいんですよね。やり直したいなんて思わなくても済むくらいの幸せを。
屈の上ではそうなるが、
私が手伝います。魂を案内するだけではなく、あの子が生きているうちに。
それは。だが、奇跡など放置はできん。
それはわかります。ですが、力の一部を奪うだけで済ませるとか。
その範囲は決して小さくないのだぞ。急激に魂を損なえば肉体にも影響が及ぶ。そのショックは小さくない。おそらく体が持つまい。
ですが、ショックは一時的なことですよね。乗り切ればまた安定もしますよね。
ああ、いずれは体に馴染むであろうが。
だったらショックが収まるまで、肉体が安定するまで、私が魂を補えば。
お前、自分の言葉の意味を理解しているのか？死神は人ではない。肉体には縛られておらんのだ。魂を分け与えれば、秋月カンナという存在を維持できなくなるのだぞ。
このまま見過ごしたら、私はこの報われない世界に絶望しますよ。そうなったら生まれ変わることもなく終わります。それこそどの道ですよ。
それは。
蝶を前向きな気持ちにさせるためということなら、それは高峰さんの経験を通してでも何ら問題はありませんよね。それに高峰さんなら大丈夫ですよ。ここまで諦めることがなかったんですから。だから帝さん。
分かった。
帝さん。
早とちりするな。了承したわけではない。あくまでお前の気持ちは分かったという意味だ。この件に関して掛け合ってみよ
お願いします。このままにはできません。絶対に。
Wow. So their past, their history goes
Mhm.
way back.
Mhm.
Wow.
Was it all a dream? It had to have been. Or maybe they were Kanna's memories.
Given the timing of them. Sure, Kanna has been on my mind a lot this day, but it's still too much of a coincidence. Then there were the details of the dreams themselves. As I sit there, lost in thought, there's a flicker of movement in the corner of my eye.
Wait,
A glowing butterfly is flitting about my room. Slowly, I reach out my right hand. The butterfly makes no attempt to flee. Instead, it flutters through the air before gently coming to a rest on my finger. I feel a faint warmth on the tip of my finger. In the moment, an image of Kanna flickers across my mind.
is that you? Kanna?
There is no response, but I feel convinced of it. I quickly spring to my feet and run out the door. The butterfly follows after me out of the building, just as I anticipated, flying after me as I run. With the butterfly in tow, I head towards my obvious destination.
Mikado, you there?
高峰昴生か。ちょうどよかった。缶詰を開けてくれぬか。爪が割れてしまいそうで、なかなかうまくいかんのだ。
Can't you just transform into a human to try to... Never mind.
No, because I still think it works differently.
Maybe.
Forget about that. Look.
I point to the butterfly perched on my shoulder.
その蝶は
I was sleeping earlier and I had these dreams. Dreams about children whose parents never loved them. Tell me, were those dreams memories of my past lives? Had I never known happiness or a parent's love? Is that why my soul grew this powerful? Did Kanna really sacrifice herself to save me?
すべて夢で見たのか。
Yeah. And when I woke up, I saw this butterfly. It followed me all the way here.
間違いないだろうな。カンナの未練とは少し違うかもしれんが、自分が転生をした後でもお前がちゃんと幸せをつかめるかどうか気にしているんだろう。
If this is Kanna's soul, how could she have been reincarnated?
その蝶だけでカンナは存在を維持していたわけではない。あくまで一部だ。その大半は無事に神のもとへ帰って次の人生に向かったはずだ。
Then
その蝶はそうだな。カンナの根っことでも言うべき部分か。
her essence?
お前の存在を気にかけながら今までずっと生きてきたからな。どうしても目を離すことはできないのだろう。何が重荷になるのは嫌だ。結局残ってどうするのだ、バカ者め。
Then I was right. Those dreams I had.
事実だ。
You knew from the start that things would turn out this way, didn't you?
魂を失った影響はあくまで一時的なものだ。いずれ体も馴染む。魂の補充もあくまで最初だけだ。カフェの成功もあったからな。ギリギリのところでカンナの存在も維持できた。そのはずだった。
In reality, though, it wasn't. But why? It should have stabilized.
At that point, I realized something. A little while ago, when I'd mysteriously begun feeling unwell, Kanna had said that it was possible because of my soul weakening.
I thought it was Nonaka-kun's influence that caused it back then. Wait. So I was the one who had been influencing him?
Had a part of my soul actually been imparted onto him? Is that why he had been so receptive to my suggestions? Is that what had caused my soul to weaken? It's hard to say, but either way...
It's my fault? It's my fault for recklessly getting involved with Nonaka-kun because of me, Kanna.
言っておくが、お前のせいではない。カンナは喜んでいた。
What was there to be overjoyed about?
お前が飲み込まれることがなかったからだ。昔のお前では相手に共感していた可能性もあった。そうならなかったのはお前が今の暮らしに幸せを感じているからだろう。それはカンナの作ったチャンスが生かされたということと同じだ。お前が見た夢がどこまでのものかは知らぬが、お前の魂と一番初めにあったのはカンナにとっても初仕事だった。
Oh, wow.
幸せになるために、明るい未来のためにと魂を案内した。だが2度目も3度目も満たされることはなかった。お前の魂が強大になった大きな理由は同じ欲求を重ねてしまったことにある。生まれ変わる先は無作為に選ばれる。これほど酷似した状況を繰り返すことなどめったにないのだがな。もし仮にあったとしても心が持たん。先に諦めて蝶としてこぼれ落ちたはずだ。だがお前は違う。諦めずにさらに強い気持ちを抱いて生まれ変わることを選び続けた。次こそは幸せになれるとカンナの言葉を純粋に信じるようにな。
I don't know what happened in my past lives, but I've had a pretty decent life up until now. I've never hated my parents or anything either. Is that not enough?
不幸だと思っているわけではないだろうが、 積もった欲求、欠けた部分を埋め合わせることはできなかった。奇跡まで起こしたお前に生まれ変わる機会はもうない。だからカンナは最後のチャンスを作ったのだ。お前の望み続けた幸せを手に入れるためのな。
At first, all I wanted was to lose my virginity.
全くの嘘ではないが、お前が本当に望んでいたのはその先。恋を実らせ、好きな女と共に生き、幸せな家庭を作ることだ。だが、この事情をすべて告げるのはためらわれた。
I understand why, but still.
Even if they had explained everything and told me to find happiness, that would have been impossible for me. It's only because of everything I went through at the cafe that I became who I am today.
お前に幸せになってほしいとは、カンナが望んだことだ。今回のことは意に反したことだろう。それでも、カンナは安心していた。今のお前なら大丈夫だからと。
You can't be serious. I just can't accept that. What, am I supposed to think this was for the best? How?
Even a day after her departure, the turmoil in my chest has refused to subside. On the contrary, it's been swelling ever since, violently stirring at my heart.
After finding out the truth, do you really expect me to just shrug my shoulders and say, oh, okay?
理解はしているつもりだ。我が輩とて思うところがないわけではない。カンナとは長い付き合いだったからな。
He does bring up a good point.
だが受け入れろ。納得できなくても飲み込め。自分の中で抑え込め。でなければ、それこそ全てが無意味に終わる。
I know I can't keep hanging on her forever. But still, it's not the kind of thing I can just readily accept. Kanna she meant the world to me. I loved her. I
この気配は。
Mikado?
Forgetting to even disguise himself as a human, Mikado rushes out of the room. Suddenly noticing it as well, I dash after him. The moment I step outside, I'm surrounded by an unnatural luminescence. It's the telltale glow of a butterfly. And not just one, countless butterflies are swirling through the air.
What in the world?
感情を高ぶらせるな、高峰昴生。お前の強い感情は蝶を引き寄せる。このままでは再び奇跡を起こしてしまうぞ。そうなっては、今度こそお前は。
Power to turn back time. With this I could.
よせ、分かっているだろう。それはカンナの思いを無にすることになるぞ。
I know, but
The time I'd spent together with her was short. But even so, I can say with confidence that it had been the happiest period of my life. I'm never going to experience anything like that again. I know I won't.
やり直すというのは、今までを否定するのと同じなのだ。それは、カンナと過ごした時間すら否定することになるのだぞ。お前は本当に、そんなことを望んでいるのか？
Mikado's words pierce my chest.
I know, but still.
I don't want to pretend that these past several months had never happened. Being together with Kanna truly had made me happy. No, it goes beyond that. I'd become friends with Shiki-san. I'd gotten to work with Nozomi. I'd gotten to know Hyuchidani-san. I'd gotten to learn so much from Suzune-san. We'd done so much, gone through so much, and had so much fun together. But But what I'd lost was even more important than all of that combined. Something too important. I'm at a loss. I have no idea what to do anymore. All I know is
I miss her. I miss her.
しまった。もう間に合うんか。
as a wave of uncontrollable emotions surge through me, every last butterfly in the area begins to shine even brighter in response. As if to manifest the intensity of my emotions, their pale blue light transforms into a vivid crimson. The light swells and swells until finally it engulfs us both.
Yeah. Where am I?
My face was pressed against something cold and hard. I had apparently fallen down in the middle of the street. Slowly, I get up.
高峰康生、お前は。
Given how angry you sound, I'm guessing I did turn back time.
This couldn't possibly have catastrophic effects at all.
Because he's a
いや、以前とは違う。だが、
However,
あれだけ言ったのに、また奇跡を起こすなんて、まったくもう。
Oh, hey.
wait a second. Kanna?
約束、破りましたね。
Ooh.
嘘つき。
I'm sorry. I just...
でももだっても禁止です。そんな子に育てた覚えはありませんよ。
I'm sorry. It was just too painful to imagine life without you anymore, Kanna.
あらら、まさかツッコミもなしとは。しょうがない人なんですから。
Reunited with me once again, Kanna looks simultaneously embarrassed, exasperated, and just a little bit happy.
The cafe... It's back to the way it was before. Then this really is...
確かに過去ではある。だが、世界が巻き戻ったわけではない。どう説明すべきか。
We created a parallel timeline?
我が輩たちだけが戻った。いや、それも適切ではないな。意識だけが過去とつながった。そう説明するのが一番近いかもしれんだ。
Only your consciousness? What does that mean?
世界を上書きしてやり直すことはしたくない。けれど、カンナを諦めることもできない。結果、お前は過去の自分とつながったのだ。カンナともう一度会うために。近くにいたせいで我が輩も巻き込まれた。そして、現世に残っていたカンナの蝶もな。
Then this body...
店で働く前のお前の体だ。魂の一部を切除した際、お前は意識を失ったはずだ。
That's right. When I came to, I remember finding myself in the break room.
その隙に、今のお前の意識が表面に現れ、体を使っているのだ。
Is God gonna punish me?
世界に影響を及ぼさずに、元の時間に戻るのならば、おめこぼしがもらえるかもしれん。ただ、
Just don't step on
これ
any
から先に起こる
bugs or
お
anything.
前の記憶では、すでに起きてしまった出来事。
Oh no, that means we can't even capture butterflies in this timeline.
それを変えようとするなら、やり直した、世界に干渉したとみなされる。それは間違いない。
Look, if they didn't want me to use the Ocarina of Time, they shouldn't have taught me the Song of Time.
Well, after this, I'm supposed to wake up in the break room while Shiki-san's getting changed in there. What if I want to avoid that?
やり直したとみなされるだろう。
Ah, crap.
Oh well.
Oh no.
You know I tried. Oh no. I thought so.
The incident did have a significant effect on our relationship afterwards.
Speaking of which, where is Shiki-san now?
あの日というか今日か、ウェイトレス服を取りに行っている。
Wait, you mean that maid outfit she was wearing at first?
そうだ。最初お前が着替えを除いたのも試着をしていたからだ。
Hey, that was an accident.
Well, that explains that.
少しではあるがまだ時間に余裕はあるはずだ。まったくこんなことになるとはな。
結果としては良かったですね。一部が蝶のまま現世に残ってしまったことも。
バカを言え。お前が現世に残らなければ高峰康生が記憶を見ることもなかった。そのままおとなしく諦めていたのだ。こんな奇妙な現象を起こすこともなくな。
そう言われてもしょうがないじゃないですか。心配だったんですから。昴生さん、甘えん坊なところがありましたしね。
Hey, that's only happened through 3 or 4 reincarnations. Kanna turns towards me with an exasperated smile on her face.
Kanna, it is you, isn't it? You're the Kanna I know, aren't you?
はい。一緒に観覧車に乗って好きだと告白されてキスもして
Sweet.
笑っているって約束をしたのに、その約束を破られてしまった秋月環奈です。
Oops. Oh, come on, you didn't have to say that part too.
約束は守ってもらわないと困ります。
Isn't it just easier to rewind time?
I know, but I just couldn't. I was too lonely without you. It wasn't just me, everyone else was too. That's why... If I hadn't gotten involved with Nona-kun, none of this would have happened, right? In that case,
見て見ないふりをしますか？蝶の影響でどうなろうとも。それで本当に後悔しませんか？ちゃんと幸せになることができますか？
Good point.
私のために見て見ないふりをしたこと、私と一緒にいるたびに思い出して苦しんだりしませんか？
well,
昴生さんは苦しんでしまう人です。じゃなきゃ私もこんなに好きになったりしませんでしたよ、きっと。
Kanna.
野中さんを助けた、それは誇っていいことです。そしてこれから先に起こるカフェステラでのこと、私は楽しかったですよ。お店をオープンさせたこと、コーヒーを入れてお客さんに喜んでもらったこと。
I mean, she's right.
Oh no, she's not incorrect at all. It's just... It's always funny because, you know, English is such a language that revolves around so many different tenses of time.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that, for time travel, it's probably like the worst language in the world.
Mikadoさんがいて、夏目さんがいて、のぞみさんがいて、メイさんがいて、すずねさんがいて、そして昴生さんがいて、お客さんを笑顔にして働くみんなも笑顔になって、新鮮でとても幸せな時間だったはずです。
You mean will be.
その経験があったからこそ昴生さんは以前よりも魅力的な男の人になったと思いますよ。だからそれを決して否定してほしくない。私が好きになった人のことを否定しないでください。たとえ本人であっても。
Wait, why'd that last part sound like an insult?
Well, half?
If you're saying that, then that means...
はい、もちろん分かってて言ってますから安心してください。 もしつまずいて自分を信じられなくなった時には私を思い出してください。ベタ惚れの女がいたこと、一人の女を幸せにしたこと、そして約束した通り笑ってください。いずれまた出会った時にちゃんと笑顔を見せてください。
Whether we meet again or not isn't the point. That isn't what's important. I don't want some other person to make me happy in the future. I wanted us to be happy together, you and me. I don't want you being reborn as my daughter or finding happiness somewhere else in the world or anything else. I wanted more time to be with you. I wanted to make more memories with you. I wanted more, so much more. All I wanted was to be with you more.
Being alone had made me painfully aware of what I had lost. I wanted it back so much, but there was nothing I could do.
Your maturity amazes me, Kanna.
コウセイさんが子供みたいですから、私まで子供みたいにダダをこねたら収拾がつきません。でも私も必死に大人ぶってるだけです。私は見てきましたから、幸せになろうと頑張り続けたその姿を、死神としての仕事の意味と価値をコウセイさんの姿から教えてもらいました。
Wow.
その諦めない姿に私は救われたんです。だからこそコウセイさんには幸せになってほしい、心から思います。そのためなら大人ぶるくらい何でもありません。改めて約束をしてもらえませんか。ちゃんと笑顔でいるって、幸せになるって。コウセイさん。
I know. I get it. I just... I'm sorry. I can't promise you that right now.
No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop the tears from bursting out. But I can't let her see me cry anymore.
I need some time to calm down.
Turning around, I run away from her. Tears won't stop. No matter how much I wipe away, they just keep flowing. At that moment, the door opens behind me.
コウセイさん。
It's Kanna. She'd followed after me. I keep my back turned, desperately wiping away my tears.
Sorry, I need some time. I'm so...
With a whoosh, Kanna throws her cloak over me, covering my head. Then she hugs me softly from behind.
泣き顔は隠してあげますよ。本当にしょうがない人なんですから。もう
I know I'm just a sad excuse of a man.
情けない人だとは思ってないですよ。もう一度世界を上書きしようとした嘘つきだとは思ってますけどね。でもこうしてもう一度会えたことは嬉しいです。とっても嬉しいですよ。そこまで好きでいてくれたんですね。
I do. I love you, Kanna, so much.
ありがとうございます。
Do you love me?
はい、もちろん。
Is that because...
違いますよ。全然違います。
Do you even know what I was about to ask?
どうせくだらないことですよ。例えば、好きになった理由は前世からずっと見てきたからかとか。
You, you got me.
もう一度言っておきますけど、違いますよ。私が好きになったのは今まで見てきたからではありません。コウセイさんにはたくさんの魅力があります。私はそれを知ってます。
No one's ever said that about me before.
そうですね。表情が好きです。楽しそうな笑顔が素敵で、仕事に打ち込む真剣な横顔がかっこよくて、恥ずかしそうに拗ねた顔が可愛くて。
Adorable? You can't call a guy adorable.
Too late.
だったら大きなその手も好きです。しっかりとぬくもりが伝わってきます。ちょっと低いその声も、なんだかんだで周りに気を配る優しいところも、
Thank you.
ちょっと意地悪なところも。とはいえ不本意ながらですけどね。口ではああだこうだ言いながらも優しくお願いを聞いてくれるところとか、甘えてくるところも、それに私を甘えさせてくれるところも、頼りがいがあって好きです。まだ言います？
I mean, I won't say no.
No, that's enough.
Okay, apparently I will.
If I say yes, I feel like you're never gonna stop.
確かにまだまだあげられますからね。とにかく大好きなんです。だから本当にとっても嬉しいですよ。もう一度会えて。その表情も声も体もこうして感じられて嬉しいです。
Kanna,
はい、何ですか？
can you say you love me one more time?
大好きです。
I love you too. So much. As much as you want me to be happy, I want to make you happy too, Kanna.
私はもう幸せにしてもらいましたよ。残る心配はコウセイさんのことだけです。
Unable to say anything, I simply sit there quietly, feeling Kanna's presence on my back. Suddenly, I feel her tremble slightly. There seem to be small droplets of water hitting the surface of her cloak, like a light rain.
好き、大好きです。
Her voice quivers. Though slightly muffled, I can hear the sound of her sniffling.
ちゃんと幸せになってくださいね。笑ってくださいね。約束ですから。ね。
I know I have to respond. And in fact, my mouth does open. But neither sound nor word will come out. I remain silent as the weight of my back grows heavier, as Kanna leans in even closer. Resisting the urge to turn around, I support the weight of her body. Or at least I try to, but all sensation is gradually fading away. I find myself unable to move, and my vision slowly begins to turn white.
Kanna, I love you. I love you.
はい。私も好きです。愛してます。
Kanna hugs my body even tighter. Enveloped in her warmth, I feel my consciousness rapidly growing fainter and fainter. Then it vanishes, assimilating into the haze in my mind. As my world turns white, I feel something touch my lips. The wetness of someone else's lips. That's the last I feel of Kanna's warmth.
高峰昴生は帰ったのか。
はい、つい先ほど。
そうか。
私たちはどうなるんですか？
我が輩たちを引き込んだのは高峰昴生だ。要員が戻ったのだから、ほどなく我が輩たちのつながりも切れる。すべては元に戻るはずだ。
そうですか。そういえば、帝さんに挨拶をしてませんでしたよね。昴生さんに言った言葉は嘘じゃないです。ちゃんと満足してますよ。私、後悔なんてしてませんから。今まで本当にお世話になりました。ありがとうございます。帝さんと一緒で楽しかったです。
そうか。カンナ、お前の魂が。
ここはあれ私いつの間に戻ってきたんでしたっけ？
カンナも違和感があるのか。
もって帝さんもですか？
ああ、まさか精神攻撃。
誰からのですか？私たちそんな武闘派じゃありませんよ。
分かっているのだが、我が輩たちは確か高峰昴生の魂の一部を離して奇跡を起こせないようにしたはずだったな。
そうですね。私もそこまでははっきりと覚えています。
その後、高峰昴生はどうしたか思い出せるか？
いえ、でもこのお店に運んだような気はしてるような、違うような。
まあ、店の中で休ませているのなら問題はあるまい。
こんばんは。
夏目さん、服の方はどうですか？
ちゃんと仕上げてもらった。着替えてみるからおかしくないか確認してもらえる？
はい。
I feel like we're forgetting to tell her something important. Oh well.
Nah.
Even in my fading consciousness, I keep thinking about Kanna. Her wide, mischievous eyes. Her glossy, lustrous, light-colored hair. Her sweet, charming, and somewhat seductive voice. Her beautifully pale skin. Her slender fingers and her petite palms. Her plump thighs gently resting against the back of my head. Her soft, luscious pink lips. Every single part of her body that I touched, I can recall in vivid detail. Of course I can. There's no way I could ever forget. I'll never forget. But I have to accept the fact that she's gone. That was my promise. The promise I'd made to the person I love more than anything. When I next open my eyes, my surroundings are bathed in darkness. But my eyes soon adjust, and I realize where I am. It's dark because it's nighttime. I'm standing in front of the cafe.
Is this
戻ったのだ。現在にな。
Mikado?
Abruptly, I touch my lips. Although I'd felt Kanna's warmth on them just moments ago, they now feel cold and slightly chapped.
So we are back.
But I still remember that warm and soft sensation.
落ち着いたか？
More or less.
My heart is still by no means at peace. Even now, I feel an abject sense of loss. I want nothing more than to see her again. But despite it all, I feel like I found some small semblance of closure. I can't keep agonizing over her any more than this.
妙だな。
What is?
蝶の気配が完全に消えている。あれほど集まっていた蝶が何の気配も残さないほど。
Didn't I absorb them into my soul?
お前の魂の気配は強くなっていない。
I don't really get it, but isn't that a good thing? Everything's been wrapped up nicely and resolved.
そんなわけがあるか。今回の件、間違いなく問題になるぞ。
I take it this will be added to the list of miracles I have to atone for?
当然、そうなるはずだ。
Oh. I guess that means I'm gonna have to keep working here for a while more, huh?
ああ、そうだ。たくさんのものを笑顔にできるように頑張ってもらう必要がある。
Alright. I'll try. I'll try my best to look forward and live a life worth living.
そうだな。とにかく中に入れ。コーヒーでも入れてやろう。
Using cafe ingredients for personal use? I thought that counted as stealing.
我が輩がおごってやろう。
Well, that's awfully nice of you.
今日くらいはな。その代わりと言ってはなんだが、缶詰の蓋を開けてくれんか。爪が割れてしまいそうでな。
No way he was going to forget that.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Why not just eat kibble, though? That way you don't have to worry about your claws.
Don't say that. We're going to lose our coffee privileges.
飽きたのだ。カリカリはもう嫌だ。
We enter the unlit cafe.
I'm glad we renovated the place.
If the interior had been the same as it was before, I might not have been able to stop myself from crying, thinking about Kanna, who was with me just a short while ago.
Wait, I ended up thinking about her anyway.
My bad.
なんだ。
Nothing.
そうか。
What's wrong?
人の気配がする。侵入者だ。
Maybe one of the others came back for something they forgot?
いや、我が輩の知らぬ人間の気配だと思うのだが、妙だな。
You think his tail gets poofy when he's startled?
Yay!
I'm going to imagine it does.
He just goes like Halloween cat. What is?
いや、我が輩にもよくわからんのだが、とりあえずだが害意は感じられん。泥棒などではなさそうだが。
Let's go check it out.
If they don't mean harm, then we can decide afterwards whether or not to call the police.
Where are they?
こちらだ。
Doing our best to stay quiet, we tiptoe upstairs. Apparently the intruder is in the room Kanna had been renting.
The room's pretty much empty. What could they be doing in there?
I wonder to myself as we creep along.
Dun 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 dun.
But being the amateur that I am, I'm not exactly skilled at being stealthy, and I don't have
Dun dun.
the orange box. I stepped down a little too hard, causing my footstep to ring out.
気づかれたか。
Who's there? What are you doing in here?
何をってというか今は来ないでください。
There's a naked Kanna in there.
は？
Nani? That sounded like...
バカな。そんなことが。
But it has to be her. Kanna!
ダメって言ったのになんで突撃してくるんですか。
What do you mean why? I had to see for myself. Metaphorically, but also literally. I thought I'd never see you again. But then I heard your voice.
それはまあその気持ちはわかるんですけど。
Why? How were you here, Kanna? I thought you'd go... I thought we'd gone back to the present, and why are you standing before me?
それに関しては私にもよくわかりません。もしかしてコウセイさんが子供みたいにダダをこねたから？
Huh? If that was all it took to get you back, I would have rolled on the floor bawling my eyes out from the beginning.
それはそれで私が困りますけどね。
I'm not dreaming, am I?
私の方こそ教えてほしいくらいです。夢じゃないんですよね。私は本当に戻ってきたんでしょうか。
Only one way to find out. Kanna.
To confirm if the person standing before me is real, I fling myself towards her body.
Ow.
She dodged! Missing my target, I fall to the floor.
Why'd you dodge?
なんでも何も今裸ですから恥ずかしいです。
I don't care about that. In fact, I welcome it. I want to feel your warmth directly.
そりゃそうでしょうけど、もういいから出て行ってください。
Ah!
Forcibly ejected from the room, I tumble out into the hallway.
平気か？
Ow, that hurt. But that must mean this isn't a dream.
どうやら本当にカンナのようだな。しかし、これは。
Even now, I'm still in disbelief. As I stand there dumbfounded, my phone suddenly vibrates inside my pocket. Reflexively, I pull it out and check the screen. And there it is. The message I'd been waiting for so long.
遊園地は私も楽しかったです。本当にありがとうございました。
The message I'd sent had finally been marked red. And it came with her reply. Kanna. It really is Kanna. She's come back to me.
もう一度昴生さんと出会えて本当に嬉しいです。
Me too. Welcome back, Kanna.
ただいま戻りました。
All right, well, Kanna is back. And she has clothes on, so we can probably end the episode here.
That was a ride.
Yeah, it really was. Wow. Okay, so you were partially right about the soul dream reincarnation. I don't even know how to phrase it. It was just
We were both correct, actually.
but not in the ways we were expecting.
Yeah.
All right, I will take it as a win. But yeah, I'm really glad that she's back. I'm not surprised, but I'm very glad. And I'm really glad that we got that exposition. Wow, that was a lot.
It went like 90 minutes or more. I don't know how long this is actually going to be. And I was thinking, I'm like, how are we going to do this? So I am wondering, like next time I guess we'll figure it out. Did we accidentally pull a Kanna from the past? Did all the butterflies merge with her consciousness butterfly to make a duplicate Kanna? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's several explanations here. Was she just allowed to come back and incarnate in a body? There's like 3 or 4 different ways that this could work.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. I'm kind of wondering if we're actually going to figure it out.
I think we'll probably get it next episode.
I'm just glad that we got all of that. And you know, I'm really glad that we actually saved this for the last route, because I feel like starting out with Natsume's route,
Yeah.
we got some context for that we didn't have before. And I feel like those bookend the entire game very nicely. So I can see why why a lot of people recommend doing Kanna's or Natsume's last. Well, I guess not really last, but they say those are the 2 best routes, and I can understand why.
Yeah, I actually easily understand it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode a lot. It's been a really crazy one for us and a very emotional one for us, but it was good. And we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.